like, shit, you got them accounts? I'm like, yeah. They're like, how you start? I'm like, shit, $27. They're like, what? So I started telling them. So in I think about 2021, they had did an interview with Rick Ross, and that was the first time I really like seen what they was doing. So me being me, I'm like, shit, we need to bring them to Detroit on like a panel or like do a party type of situation. And I reached out to him and it didn't go through, you know. So I like, fuck it, leave it alone. The year got to 2022. Me and Chill, I had met Chill in 2022, and his mom, I think she had just came home in 22 or 21, and I was telling him about it, and he was like, "That's crazy." He just texted me. You know, he showed me the text, and they said they was coming to Detroit, so I wasn't even trying to talk about my story. I wanted them to know about Shinola. I thought they was gonna interview like one of the CEOs or something from Shinola, so we did a tour at Shinola, same tour that I had went to when I started the cleaning company.
Mm-hmm.
Brought them up there to do a tour, but everybody on the tour, you know what I'm saying? You got Chill, you had Turbo, you had Zeke from New Era was telling them about me, like, yeah, dog clean Ford Field, Comerica Park, Lewis, you know. I ain't even thinking about telling them about my story. And they like, shit, you got them accounts? I'm like, yeah. They're like, how you start? I'm like, shit, $27. They're like, what? So I started telling them, but I've learned that every conversation with them guys is an interview. If they asking you something, bro, you just sitting around talking to them, it's really an interview to see if you able to come on the show or something. But 2 weeks later, they sent me a text like, you want to come on the show? I'm like, hell yeah. You know, I just had to really piece because I never even did an interview up until that. That was my first interview.